right now we are in Red Rocks and we're about to wrap power failure, and I want to put the Beal Escaper to the test right here because we have some nice long rappels. I'm not sure exactly how long this rappel is, but if I can, I'm gonna try to do a full 70-meter wrap on this thing to see how hard it is to pull from the bottom and how many pulls does it take on when you have the full rope stretch in the system. And then what's also important about this test is that this is not an ideal situation for the Beal Escaper because it's dragging along the rock right here and then it kind of drags more. So what I want to find out is that if this is able to work in this situation, then most people should have no problems using them in most situations. Now, this is just one of several tests that I want to do, but we're gonna figure out what the verdict is in a second. All right, cool, let's do this. Rope! So right now what we're doing is we're sending Lucas down first, and he's gonna be able to go down there. We're doing a 70-meter wrap. He's gonna be able to go down, and once he hits the anchor of the end of the 70-meter wrap, he's gonna tug on this device, and this is our current setup right here. And by him tugging on it from the anchor, I'll know if it is gonna undo itself. And if I see that this is making progress and sliding down, then I know that I can undo this knot right here and go down myself. Up, there it goes. It's moving very subtly, but I know that just that small amount of movement means that I know that it's gonna work. I know this device gets a lot of hate, but I really don't think it's well deserved. I think it really does have its place in the climb world and is quite an effective tool in many situations. We just did about a 200-foot rappel. Looks like we have about 50 feet left. And right now we have the Beal Escaper set up there. And we're gonna give it some tugs and hope that it comes down. So it's important when you're tugging on the Beal Escaper that you give it a good yank and then you gotta let go of it. It almost like it's a spring. So that's 2. They say that normally takes about like between 8 and 10. Real quick, we don't want to lose our fucking rope as it comes hurtling down the wall. So, good thing I remembered that. Starts to become a little bit of a pain because it works, but you just gotta tug on it quite a bit. And this is when I'd say that it's not as ideal, because this tugging like this is hard work. In not ideal situations like this, the Beal Escaper can definitely be a pain in the ass. Cause right now, oh my god, up! There
she goes.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, up! There it is! Oh shit! It definitely does make you feel more secure that it takes that many tugs to get it down.
Do you ever get paranoid, like, as you bounce?
Yeah, but do you realize how much effort it just took us? So this is, obviously, it's a much more ideal setup. I'm actually gonna undo this right now. Wrap right to the ground. Fuck. Dude, just looking at this shit's fucking terrifying. Just like this little thing dangling. This is my fucking life. Gotta trust the system. As Brad Go Bright says, just don't think about it. Rest in peace, Brad. This one was a little bit shorter. As you can see, we still have all this rope, probably more than 50 feet. Hopefully it's a much cleaner pull. So hopefully, did I hit your helmet?
No.
After climbing on sandstone all day, this does hurt the skin a little bit. The elastic jump that you get right there, oh, there it goes. I feel like that helps. Another important thing to take into account when you're using the Beal Escaper is that, especially when you're in places like Red Rocks, is that it gets caught on things. Like right now, it's not super caught, but there it goes. Because if you think about it, compared to just a normal strand of rope, this thing has all these loops and stuff on it. If you catch the end of a Beal Escaper, does your belayer owe you a beer?
No.
That's the question. Yeah, but this can get caught much easier than just this strand alone and an end knot, which is how you normally repel. So it's also a very important thing to take into account for the limitations of this device.